Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg. That's a 70 Chevelle. She is beautiful. She's looking like Fathom Blue, and those white stripes really set it off. The white top, the white interior, and this baby's numbers matching. The trans is numbers matching, and yeah, it's a 4-speed, so you get to shift gears with this baby. You can see the chrome is looking beautiful. I mean, everything about this car just looking sweet as can be. I tell you, the sun is making the metallic dance looking sweet. I mean, the wheels and tires. I mean, as you look down the side, she's nice and straight. I tell you, the body man did a beautiful job on this. We got the SS 396 badging on the side. Of course, like I said earlier, numbers matching 396 under the hood. You just don't find that in these cars, especially in 4-speed cars, because you know what happened? Those guys missed second gear and boom, went the motor. Look at this thing. She is looking sweet. That door panel's also looking like it's brand new. The upholstery on the seats look like they're new. You see the seat belts in there, and you better fasten them babies. You got big block in this. We got 3 seat belts in the back. Package tray's looking good. The trim around the back window's looking good. The headliner's in good shape. Then of course we got the 4-speed shifter in there with the Hurst ball on there. Lot of fun shifting gears in a big block car, making those pipes talk. The dash itself's in beautiful shape. I mean, just everything about this car is just absolutely gorgeous. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment, so that means we own this Chevelle. So you know we did some homework before we laid out our money. We see the chrome on the back bumpers looking good. Those stripes are buried in the clear, looking sweet. Inside the trunk, look at that trunk floor there. You always got to look at the trunk floor on these old muscle cars, because these trunk lids leak when it's raining out, and then you know what happens? That water sits in there and ends up rotting away at it. You can see the latch looks like it's new. Bottom side of the deck lid's all painted up looking good. The gutter system around the opening is also looking good. As you look down the passenger side, she's just as beautiful as the driver's side. You see all the reflections in that paint looking sweet. Then that metallic is just dancing, man. I'll tell you what, I see multiple colors in the metallic. She's looking beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we get every car up on the lift and inspect them so we can answer all your questions when you call at 248-974-9513. And don't forget, you can call Tom just about any time of the day, just about every day of the week. He'll tell you all about this car. It's big block Chevelle time, baby. Let's go. Let's shift some gears. I tell you what, it is smooth. Looking good and feeling good on the shifter, baby. I tell you, it also sounds great. It's got that great looking, or I should say great sounding thud to it, you know, just like a heartbeat, you know, like Chevrolet's heartbeat, baby. Downshifting nice. Tell you what, you guys are always bitching about me driving through the stoplight. That guy just drove through the stop sign too. Of course, she's got some power. Now we can deliver this Chevelle anywhere in the world. You just call us at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you all about it. She's downshifting nice too. Here we go. Now look down here on the dash. Everything on the dash is looking sweet. All the gauges seem to be working. All the faces of the gauges are looking good. The dash surround itself is also looking good. Now it's got a later model radio in it. That's an aftermarket radio, but it looks like it belongs in there, which is very cool. It's got a stock appearing steering wheel on it. I'll tell you what, I'm loving this car. We're gonna hurry up and get it in front of the shredder guy. Here we go. Tell you what, that's only about half throttle too. She's got some giddy up and go. Brakes are nice too. Look at that, stopping straight, not a hand on the wheel. Now we're gonna head back to the shop where we're gonna put this baby up on the lift and show you just how pretty the bottom side is. And at Vanguard, we do that to every car. Show you the bottom side of all of our cars. We are proud of all of them. So stick with us. We're going in the air with this one right now. All right, we're underneath this Chevelle now, and man, she's just as pretty on the bottom side. Look at this thing. Gas tank's been all painted up. It looks like it's a new unit. You can see the exhaust is brand new. They got these real nice hangers on here also. You see the frames painted up. The floorboards are all painted, looking good. We do have a 12 bolt here, 325 gear, and it is Posi. You can see new bushings here. You see new shocks. You can see that the springs are new. You can see that the brake lines are new. The bushings on the upper control arms are also new. The bolts are new. I mean, everything under here is looking good. I see new hardware here for the brakes. Plus, the guys here at Vanguard will take the brakes apart and make sure they're in good working order. Flowmaster mufflers, they look like they're new. The frame's all painted up looking new. The fuel line, the vapor line looks like it's new. The long brake line from front to back looks like it's new. The parking brake cable also looks like it's new. You can see that the drive shaft looks like a fresh drive shaft also. I still see grease pencil marking or paint marker. And now when this thing is lifted up, this cable will not hit the drive shaft anymore. Or I mean, when it sets down, the drive shaft will go up. We've got the numbers matching Muncie transmission in here. I mean, everything up here is painted up, looking good. We got new bushings in the lower control arms. We got new ball joints, top and bottom. The brake lines here look like they're new, the flex lines. The calipers look like they're rebuilt units. The sway bar is gigantic and the bushings in it look good. Bottom side of the motor's all painted up, looking good. The fuel pump looks like it's new. The front frame horns look like they're nice and straight. The core support itself's in good shape. The fan shroud also looks good. Front bumper definitely is clean on the back as it is on the front, so that's a new unit also. The tires look like they're brand new. The wheels also, it's got a fresh paint job on that wheel. The trim rings, the center caps, and the nuts look like they're new. Two 2570 14s up front, and you can see that beautiful paint work there. I always try to feel on the back side of these fenders here. Again, that's the first spot to go. That little ledge right there. It is painted right down to the bottom edge. You can see that the pinch weld looks good. Nice and tight the whole way. Back side is nice and smooth. You can see the frame's all painted up nice. And then the back tires here. Same good looking wheel and trim rings, and they're the same size. Two 2570 14s back here too. Now up in that wheel well, it looks like it's got some kind of rock guard sprayed in there. That all looks brand new. And you can still see the spot welds on the bottom side of the quarter. Well, we're gonna lower this baby down and take a look at that numbers matching 396 under the hood. All right, under the hood here we have the numbers matching 396, guys. She is looking sweet. And the carburetor sitting on the top is a Quadrajet. It is a 1970 carburetor, but we do not think it's the original carburetor for the car. We've got GM markings on the hoses. We got the AC compressor, looks like it's an original unit. All the aluminum on the lines is looking good. It does have power brakes, it does have power steering. We got GM markings on the heater hoses here also. Again, all the aluminum there is looking good on the air conditioning stuff. I mean, just everything about this thing. Even the evaporator box is looking good. The core support up here at the top is looking nice and clean. The fan shroud also looking good. Underneath the hood, chassis black here. Fiberglass looks like it's been replaced. Of course, it's got the flapper on the hood there. I mean, everything on this car is looking absolutely gorgeous. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.